yeah. Ha. Hello, my people. I've decided to do let's spend some time together with you guys this evening after work. Hey, you see, these days I'm doing a white apron. Cleanliness at its best. Let's make sure we don't have to have my way and all that. Hello, I see we have one guest. How are you? Welcome. You can inform me down there who it is. I will be surely appreciative. I'm going to appreciate knowing who it is that has joined. Now you guys, serious zinakuanga na uchafu mingi. Don't forget, these ones that I'm choosing, I have paid cash for them to be chosen. And look at them. I still have to go over them kidogo before I can put them. Before I can soak them. Actually, I hear, like every time you soak cereals, every time you soak cereals, you help remove gas from them. So like a lot of guys are like, hey, nona soaking, buy. So I saw, kumbe it's a thing. And me, I thought it was something that benefits the seller. Kumbe it also benefits the customer. I just realized that juicy too. Pretty. Nimeamua ni come live. Leo nimeona nimemaliza kuzaa mapema. So I was like, let me just come live for today. At least I have the liberty to enjoy the live. Otherwise, what are you doing, Pretty? Unafanya nini sahi? Nimeona tumemaliza watch video premiere imeisha. What are you up to right now? Aya, Pretty, wewe hata watching the news. Umesikia update Magoha amekufa? I'm the one who should enlighten you because me, I'm always over the news. Oh yeah, Pretty guy. Hebu acha kunipia fever na si ndio tunakaribia. Next year tushaanza kufikiria story. Kwani it's so bad? How bad is it? You're even scaring me. Because sija ikuwa na hiyo pressure tena. So I'm like, hey. Magoha has died. Amekufia Nairobi hospital. And it's actually his brother had died and he was not even yet buried. Alafu kidogo he's dead himself. Ati out of wanasema cardiac arrest. Yet we only buying covers za book pekee. Hey. And you're tired. Nakwambia Pretty, I pity you. Si tukifika hapa sijui tutafanya nini, lakini let's just wait. The right time will come. Ama tutasema aje. And the right time is here. We will deal with it as it comes. Ndivyo nikupea update. Magoha got a Pretty atindalia. Sindakuja tu kwako nikiona mambo inakuwa mrama. Nakuja tu akamwambia, Pretty, hapo ulifanya aje? Unajua mimi niko na bahati, I have you guys. So I'll just be coming and asking all the questions that I need to know. You see na otherwise. Si ndivyo nakwambia, I had to go label uniforms and then I come back and edit video. We, don't tell me umefanya hiyo yote leo. Me at least video nilikuwa nimeweka, ilikuwa tu on private mode. So, the minute I got the chance to whatever, the minute niliona hiyo whatever status yako ndio nikakumbuka, ala, ni Tuesday na mimi post 12:30. Okay. Ngasikia hadi kujicheka. I'm like, like how? Pretty. Actually, people have been asking me mbona nilishave. Webu nipatie reason yako. Mbona wewe uliamua kushave? And funny enough, I have influenced like 5 of my friends. They have also shaved. Like sijui, I think this thing about shaving, people always have the desire. Ni venye msi apatangi chance. Imagine about uniform. I read that text. Yeah. Imagine about uniforms kitambo, but sijui why I wanted long. Sometimes pretty unapatanga ni shughuli ziko mingi. You're like, you find yourself yuko all over the place. You know me, there are very many times that I decided I'm going to do this. Oh, what happens ni sometimes unajipatanga tu ni tushughuli unapatapata, mara hii mara ile mara hivyo, na you know unapata time imesonga and there you are. Utaanza wapi, utamalizia wapi? So you just have to go venye tu wiko. Unasonga leo tu venye iko, unaamua ile tu venye umepata chance. Kama sasa hii Pretty if I told you sina kiatu ya kwenda job, would you be shocked? Like viatu zangu unapata imeraruka, imebomoka, vitu kaa hizo. Let me tell you, I've tried to look for time ya kuweza kwenda kushonesha hizo viatu, sipati kabisa. Until I'm like, am I supposed just to buy a new shoe? But then I'm like, sawa nunua ingine mpya. Nitaishi tengenezesha hii lini? Ngumaanisha nitaitupa like until I didn't know how important time was until now. Like cause usually they don't carry food. Where I'm happy at snacks they do. Hapo umeokolewa. If add snacks and food, so hadi asubuhi utakuanga na stress ya kuamka kupikia mtoto food yake ya kubeba. The way normally I used to see you, unachukuanga unaweka kwa unaweka kwa fridge, so when you need to use you just pick. Viatu ukiwa job huwa zinashamba. I don't even understand. Alafu ni tupancha tu ujinga. Kama ingine nikauzi ni lofa. So unaona hizi lofa za lofa hizi lofa fulani. Kuna kuanga na hata kauzi fulani kanaendanga across hivi kwa trouser. Kwa kiatu. So kamoja ni kama kalitokana. Ama ndio venye zilikuwa zimeshona zikatokana. Sasa sikia metokana hapa hivi. I was like you pia, but sahi zangu spoil mbio. So like hivyo venye iko ikatokana. Like I don't understand how. Nakwambia nimetembea ndio kiatu kwa mararuka ya design. Good thing si design inachoma vile. Si easy to notice, but I really need to find time niende nitengenezeshe juu. Sioni kama niko ready kupart with hiyo lofa yangu bado. I still want kukazana nayo. Siko ready kuiachilia. Alafu saa hii Pretty Pretty nikuuliza swali na huku nijibu kwanza juu story. Mbona ulinyoa? Because I've been getting that question. Mbona ulinyoa? Ama what were people's reaction to you shaving your hair? Basi walikuwa nasema ati ama ndio. What were people's reaction? I have gotten a lot of reactions like my mom was like, guy, wahana ke. Actually Pretty, unajua kazi yangu technically it's all about walking. Do you know I can count for you the number of minutes ama ndo hours ama ndo nitasema seconds zenye najipatanga I'm not walking. Neza kukauntia ni dakika very few. Sasa nakwambia I'm talking about a lot of things at the same time. So everyone is like, mbona ulishave? Oh, kwanza there's this lady fulani aliniuliza ati mbona ulishave? Hata ungekuja kwangu nikupatie do. I'm like, guys, hawezi amini pia anaweza shave na si eti nipige pesa hapo nayo, like out of kutaka tu. Ameamulia nataka kushave. Like the type of questions I'm getting. Here I'm like, Allah. Like, kwani shaving is not a good thing? I have desired to shave for the longest time. I'm like, nitanyoa. One day goes, another day comes, nitanyoa. And then my mom is the kind of person, hapendi kusikia mse amenyoa nywele. Like, how now? How do you even shave your hair, you know? So like, it used to just come to my mind, but I never used to like do anything beyond that. Niko like, nitanyoa. Like a friend of mine was reminding me, I was like saying that I'll shave for a whole year down the line, and I'm still not shaving until there's this one time I told them I'm going to shave. Then I went home. So during the weekend I was not at work. On Monday I came pleated, like nilikuwa nimesukwa nywele yote. They are like, see, we thought you were going to shave. But then finally, I did stick to my shaving. And I'm loving it. I'm loving the journey. Even yet this like water has. Maji imepotea huku kwetu. Ningekuwa ready on another one. I would be taking a full body shower from head to toe. But then when there's no water, inabidi you minimize on the spending of water. But funny enough, someone ever asked me, why is it that I still stick to this place even with the water problems? Let me tell you something, guys. One, this place iko CBD ya Thika. Like, if I needed something, it's a rush and I'm back. And then, this new business that I'm doing, where I do it from, is super close to our house, like where we live and where I sell from, they are really close. So in case I forget anything, it's very easy to go to. I think I love being in CBD. Other than the noise, the noise of CBD, it will make you go crazy. Like, it's never silent. Like, we are surrounded by bars. In front of us, Miken, ain't about money. I will continue shaving until I achieve my weight goal in your... Wait. So, okay. So it's we would say like it's something like you, when after you shaved, you are like, okay, fine, I'm sticking to this. Because myself is sort of what people are saying, like, unakapwa. And I'm like, I may have been stressing myself with hair all this time for no apparent reason. I could have like shaved and I would still be okay, you know. Lakini I'm enjoying it here where I've shaved my hair. It's a fun place to stay. Like, me, I'm feeling it's exciting to shave my hair. Like, it's so relaxing. I don't have to have all that weight in my head. Like, do you know Mimi? Zile braids mingi ningesukwa. Zile braids mingi mimi ningeshuka kwa kichwa yangu. They were 5. Not really 5, 4. When they go past 4, I would always be like, they would always be like, inanichokesha. I'm like, it's just too much. It's a lot. I love, you see, this pain that comes after you get pleated. Like, that pain was just too much for me. I used to be like, sometimes I'm not able to sleep well and all that. I think my head, my scalp is really light. So like the pain was on another level by itself. And it was like, why? Me, I think I should just reform from this. I just want a break. You see, alafu pia, even for the money, I will save a lot. Like right now, going for a shave, as long as I'm going to have dye, that will be 300. Just shaving, it's 50 shillings. But then, shaving and being styled, like right now I have this line. Where is it? On this side here. I think it's on this side that I have a line. Having the line, it's 100. not just the line pekee, the line and if you see my hair is not like welcomed here. Niko na tunaitwaje to baby locks so hiyo kutengeneza baby locks I didn't know at first. Oh pretty, I've read your question, mbona napaka dye. I didn't know how it should all go down at first. The guy was like, unaweza paka dye, he gave me a lot of options. And I was like, I just want what will make me look good, you know. So for starters, he was like, unaweza paka dye, ili sijui. I can't remember the reason he gave. And I was like, okay, in that case, paka tu. You see, I love it was the first time. So like, I was all over the place. But right now, I'm not going to apply dye again. My hair is like black and I like it that way. I don't think I need anything added to that. So I would say I totally love it the way it is right now. And I'm going to stick to it like that. You can do color. See must dye. Do color aji bila dye. Ama color si yenyewe dye. I don't understand. Can you explain to me that? Okay. When okay? Utakiri ukito kukata.
Bila sare kutunde.
Pretty, able explain to me what do you mean baadaye na color ni tofauti? I'm thinking si kwangi one and the same thing. I don't know. Mimi sijaipaka dye nywele yangu since niliyoijichua. I have never done dye on my hair. So like this was the first time. But let me say for that moment it was looking good and exciting. For that moment. Kama mimi I work out like 3 hours ama 2 hours. Sioni point naweza. Sioni point naweza songwa kila week. Oh, I get you now. Myself mimi ni stress za kukua na nywele. Me just hapana. Me and hair is a no. I decided that long time ago. Siko irimo. Bagiri yogo kita na onireko. Mimi I just decided I don't want no more hair. Period. Are you sure ni same? Sijui yaki, I thought color is different. No, me I think dye and color is the same. Like you are dyed the color you want. Yeah, I think so. So dye color zote ni the same. Hata mimi hiyo opinion. Acha nikwambia Pretty, there's this one time, let me give you the story. There's this one time, Pretty, and I see there's someone who has joined us. Let me tell you all. Okay. There is this one time, nilishaisongwa. Hizi nono braids, hizi nono zinaitwa makeba. Tell me about it, guys. Sijui kama nitaisahau. The pain. The pain was just too much. I was like, what's happening? For like 3-4 days, I slept holding my head. Like, nimesupport kichwa yangu hivi. Siwezi lala like straight. Unachukua pillows, unaweka pillows ka 10. Moja ya kusupport side moja. No, hell no. I'm not going back there. Me I don't know whether I'll ever have my hair again. Like, nywele ya kusonga. Hiyo nayo, I can't bet on it. Like, Staki stress. I just want something comfy, something I'm okay with. Like, right now, I tell you guys, I'm waiting for the shower to come back. Because you know, out of Pretty's influence, I'm doing cold showers. Even in the morning. 5 asubuhi, I'm doing cold showers. Hadi siamini ni mimi. And the way I used to be the first one to wake up, heat water before any other thing. Kenny, this is me now. Not even interested in hot water. But sometimes when I wake up and see, zinaitangwa aje? In Kikuyu tunaitanga ba. Sijui kama it's fog or it's mist or it's me I don't know. One of those. So I was like, well, I'm afraid I might take a cold shower and then I'll have a cold that will never end. But funny enough, come to realize cold showers, when you take cold showers, you and getting a cold, you are far away. Amando a fever. It's not something that you always experience every time. I don't know how. So back to the hair thing. I also don't know about color and dye. I don't know the difference. Can I know a difference? Yeah, dye na rangi na dye na color. Dye na rangi. Kikuyu. Like tunajaribu kufikiria hebu shower after heavy workout, hautaamini itakuwa kama maji moto, unasikia poa. Acha nikwambie, hata siwezi kumbuka the last time. Okay, wait. Siwezi kumbuka the last time nili workout pretty guy. Me, I need the motivation. I really need the motivation juu. I want to get back. Actually, hii business yako unaendelea poa. You're buying a lot of them. Siku hizi. Oh, congrats. Thank you, pretty. Actually, ni God. Acha niseme ni God. Kwanza saa hii venye hii biashara inanichanganya. Because right now, you know, students wa MKU, students wa Teki, MKU, Teki, Jordan, like all the colleges around Thika Tech. Ingine inaitwa aje, Tibs. Wengine wa Nibs wenye wanaishi huku, like a lot of students are back. So I'm like am I like inabidi sometimes like vitu zinaisha and then I have this daily customers hawapati food. I'm like, oh my god, what am I supposed to do? And then I'm afraid nisieke mingi zikuje zibaki juu. Kwanza ukabakishwa yellow beans. Yellow beans zikibaki, that is the end of you. Because they so haribika like instantly, like they're just a lot, but we still manage. What can we say? Tutashindwa kumanage, tufanye nini otherwise? We got to manage. Well, lakini hata that is amazing. Uko na watu. I'm so happy. Kama sahi, I can't remember the last time nilifika kwa nyumba mapema. Saa 3. No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Badala nipike mingi, ibaki hapa, and then ikabaki hata like ikinuka hivyo, uambie mtu anunue, who to buy? Nobody. But then I would rather ikosekane than it be there is food and then imeharibika. What kind of business are you doing? Like I have this lady who is, we would say, my competitor around there. You pika mabaketi hizi kubwa. Yeah, on good days she sells good. Let me tell you, anauzanga kabisa. Imagine 9, wow. Ulikuwa unakaa hadi. Siwache. Me even I'm not believing. Yesterday nilifika kwa nyumba 10. Leo naona nimefika 9. Of which everything, kila kitu imeisha, ndo ziko empty. I was like, oh my god, thank you. Actually, my mom had decided today we are going to eat zeros. Even nimepata customers, nikawaserve, nikasema sisi, we will look for something else to cook. Lucky enough, kulikuwa na cabbage kwa nyumba, so we'll just cook cabbage and ugali because it's the easiest to cook as at now. And then leo nilienda kazini. Kwenda kazini, I didn't know there was to be a meeting that would have food. So, venye tumeletewa food ya uko job, nikachukua nikachangamkia. I forgot the head food. Now right now I have my food back here. Naija haribika, that is the good part. So I'm just going to heat it, nikule yenyewe. Hiyo ndio nitahit, then nikule, alafu wao wapike yao wakule. And that is how we will have saved on supper. Anything to save, we are good with that. So I was telling you about my competitor. So on good days, you uza anazimaliza zote. Talk of bad days, kuna siku aliendanga na ile bucket kubwa ikuwa half ya yellow beans. I'm like, oh my god, you know, hadi unamhurumia. Ni competitor yako, but you're like, oh my god, like ninasema I would rather cook little ziishe than nipike mingi, they frustrate me juu. But sometimes I think maybe akona fridge anaenda neka kwa fridge, so tomorrow it will be okay. I don't know. But then she's just wise enough. Let me say, I would say she's wise enough with this business. but she had done it before akaacha. Then when, like, I don't know, she decided to join back. I don't know what happened. We Prit, unaniuliza mimi najua nafanyanga nini? I don't know what she does to them, but the following day utamuona nazo. So you can never know. Alafu pia mtu angalia hadi capacity yako. Maybe that's why I was saying hiyo part ya fridge. If she has a fridge ende aeke, hata later nakwambia hadi the following day unapata bado amejaza ndoo. But good days she sells all of it. Bad days ndizo zinakuanga mbaya. Mimi watu wanakula mabaki. You would never know. You would never know. Food ya tao, unless mse una trust 100, town kuna kuanga na a lot. You know, pretty kwanza, I was shocked to hear there's some people wanekanga hadi Panadol ndani ya githeri. I'm like, okay, fine. Something I know is Magadi. How is it called? I think it should be called Magadi even in English. But can lose customer watu wakinotice. Yeah, exactly. No, that is usually the problem. Because that smell, chances ni haitaenda. Ama you be able to deal with the smell. But then mtu akikula aendeshe. Akule mara ya kwanza aendeshe, mara ya pili aendeshe. Do you think mara ya tatu utakuja kununua? Ataona, there must be something wrong. And then look for an alternative. And then that is how you lose that customer. Well, mimi, I know customer is always like number one. So shughulikia customer kwanza. So that is how things go with this business. Sometimes, like kama today, when my githeri iliisha, though jana, I had bakisha werimo kidogo, so that's all I cooked. Because I was like, starting to stress in the morning to go buy, I will not even have gotten enough time to soak them. And most of my customers, they buy, reason being I have soaked my cereals. And then I won't get time to soak these ones. You know, customers are going to complain. So I was like, no, I'll just cook what I have. And then tomorrow I'll deal with it later. Because right now I want to be buying with a sack. Because ati nilisikia wanaweka Panadol. Aki nikaanza kuchemsha. Aki was always buying, but was always buying. By the way, when first got married, then Habi akawa msikuwa madhi akasema let me tell you, me even I was shocked. But the question is, Magadi, I know Magadi, people use Magadi so that food even be you. You see, like maybe you had some engagements and all of a sudden you have to wekelea githeri. Not all of a sudden, you are late kuwekelea the githeri. So you put Magadi so that it may cook fast. That is what I know. But for Panadol, what is the essence of Panadol in the food? Like, I really don't know, and I pray to God I may never know, so that I may never find myself doing such a thing to a customer. Like, it's not good. At the end of the day, you would also want to eat this food. Why do bad? Like, just cook good food. Like, at the end of the day, when your customer benefits, you benefit. You see? Magadi, no, but zingine aki sijui what is wrong with them. Like, Magadi is something we know, of which even Magadi sometimes inaharibikianga msee. Unaweza tumia Magadi kupeleke mbio. Like they used to be sometimes. Before I started my business, I will Google and see they put Panadol. I will Google pretty and tell me why they put Panadol, because I'm even curious of knowing that. Why do they do that? What was I saying? Nimejipoteza. What was I talking about? Okay. So for the Magadi, I know essence ya Magadi, lakini Panadol bado. Hiyo niko nje kabisa. I don't have the slightest idea. So I was telling you about the hair. Nakwambia na shuffle all the way. Yeah, so for me shaving the hair, it's also a plan for me to save. I like this year, I want to buy as many electronics as I would need in the house. Like, I want to buy a fridge, I want to buy a microwave, I want to buy a blender because I'm planning to shift on the healthy side of life, and I want to be making sure I make smoothies. Kwanza smoothies, I know those are the like high point of like healthy life. So I want to be making smoothies every time I get the chance. Like I want to be so high on the smoothies. So I need to buy blender, I need to buy fridge, I need to buy a microwave. I need to buy what else? Fridge, microwave, blender. I want to buy a music system. Yes, you will save a lot. By the way, we use we use a lot pretty. Naweza kumbuka there's this 1 month nilifanyanga hesabu of which nilisukwa nywele with 800 shillings. So with the 800 shillings, I whatevered. After going to play here with 800, that was sikuwa nimeoshwa na kufanyiwa straightening, of which I was used to a situation where every time nasukwa na kufanyiwa straightening, I treat my hair. So that would come to 200 shillings. Now that is 1,000 I've used 1 month for the hair. Now I have not bought oil for the hair. I have not even gotten hello Avotastic from UK. Hello, welcome to my live. I appreciate having you here. I'm with my friend Pretty. You can join in the discussion and tell us. Oh, wakita ego copyright. Oh, sawa. What was I saying? This lady distracted me. So, yeah. You guys, I have a lot of issues with memory loss. Actually, do you know I'm going to be taking a book to write dates. I have this customer come like every day. So like sometimes they copper and I'm like, okay, fine. As long as you'll pay, no issue. You see? Able we go back a bit, you shave with 50 bob hukuni. Allah! Like no more shave. No more shave hukuni 50 bob. No more shave ni 50 bob. Ukiwekwa cut ndivyo inakuanga 70, but then you see yangu naekwa cut and then I'll have gel and then I'll have the baby locks done. So then nitalipa so. Lakini okay, wait. Ita depend ni wapi unaenda. Ninaenda place inaitwa Majengo. I think if you've ever been to Thika or if you've ever heard of Thika, you know of that, like it's not a slum. Majengo is not a slum. It's just, let me say, it's a calm place. I don't know, it's a cheap place. I think you should come visit huko nikupeleke hiyo kinyozi. With only 100 shillings you're good to go. With even the baby locks done. 100 and you're good to go. Kwanza ukishakuwa customer, karibu tengeneze hizo baby locks na 50 after you become a customer. You know, like right now I was a newbie, so like I had to go with the pricing. Huko kwetu it is cheap. And then this guy is a professional barber. Sijui, the next time I go, I'll talk to him and ask him that we can take a video. But then I'll have to put the dye so that it may look. Okay, no, I won't put the dye. I'll just tell him to just do the basic. I think I'll just have to, Pretty. Avo, that friend of ours is wishing Sandy a happy birthday. Actually, Pretty, wish Sandy a happy birthday for me. Okay, happy belated birthday, right? Arairo. Yeah, happy belated birthday to Sandy. It's good that she's turning 3. Guy, 3 is a big number. Well, Pretty. Sijui whether you have gotten the information on Naruka story after story. Forgive me, guys. My son, yesterday, tumetulia hapa nje as we are playing, and I'm like, why the silence? Kwani where is my boy? I'm just calm. I was just sweeping out there. I'm like, kwani where is my boy? He's not talking. He's not doing anything. Aya, Pretty ni 4. My bad. I'm sorry. Kwani niliona keki aje? Ama mko mmeandika? Okay. Nilikuwa job. So for that, I think, pardon me, I'm sorry. So I was telling you about my son. So I'm like, why is my son so silent? Kwani where is he? Kwani what is he doing? When I raised my head like this from the sweeping, my God, you guys, I saw my baby's legs on top of a bucket doing this. Tell me about it, my people. Guy, I was so shocked. I was like screaming, "Why mwanako?" Like, "Oi mwanako" in English means, "Oh my baby, oh my baby." Screaming out. My baby had entered in a bucket. You see those big buckets? I don't know how I can show you those big buckets. If you ever watched any of my videos, nikieka makaa, that purple bucket, that big bucket, it had water halfway. My boy had fallen head down. Head down and the legs are up, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, if I had stayed a minute longer, I don't imagine what kind of story I'd be talking about right now. Like, guy, all I want to say is thank you God. Like, where? Hiyo nayo ilikuwa God. Me and yule msewa, we were talking with my house help, and I think there's something we were like having a difference on. So like everyone was like, like, you know, as long as you are two different people, especially two mature people, you never lack such moments, So like I was like, I was annoyed, and herself also she was annoyed, So like tuko tumetulia hivi, we are like, kwani mtoto wako we turning around. Juba is so cute. You're an amazing mom to him, working hard for you. Thank you, Avo. Yeah, I love him so much, and I'm working hard so that he may have the best life, because in life ya kungangana, it's not the best. I would like him to find me having my own mansion and all that. So guys, imagine, funny enough, after sasa kumtoa kwa hiyo maji and all that, after kumtoa kwa maji and all that, guess what? Bado anakimbilia maji. He's going to play with water. Like, ni kama hakuna bucket chochote tunaweka nje ikuwa na maji. Because it's just a matter of time. Tumpate tena ameanguka. I'm like, oh my god. I just requested even my neighbors. Lucky enough, I only have 4 neighbors. Okay, 3 neighbors, because we're usually 4 in the plot. I requested my neighbors, tafadhalini, msikuwe mnaweka ndoo zenye hazijafunikwa nje. I had to do that. Like, this boy is a fan of water. I'm even thinking, nikuwe nampeleka swimming lessons. Ili sasa, like, ile maji anapenda, ashindangi hapo akicheza nayo juu. This guy anapenda maji on another level. I really don't know nini namfurahishanga na maji. He just loves water too much. Like, it's just too much. Okay. Okay, zuri yake. Mkakwacha tu story nyodo horosi. Hey, you guys, so koja tabautu ile ongea English. Unajua English? Mbona kwa nini unaonanga huko ulizo unasema Wambari anapenda maji sana hivyo kwa nini? Ama tuseme tu ni stage ya mtoto. Nini siongee?
Tonto ningo wahanaga.
On that note, guys. You know what? When I went to tell my mom about what happened, guess what she told me? And by the way, Abu tell me when my legs hurt this much after workout, sitawahi workout bila. Let me read that text ya hurt this much after workout, nitawahi workout bila kuchoka. Nicole, week 3. Let me tell you something. Another funny. Anytime you work out, like your legs have the muscles that carry the whole body. Your legs have the muscles that carry the whole body. So anytime you're working out, even though you're working which part of your body, at the end of the day, the weight will be on your legs. That is why every time your legs hurt. And let me tell you something else. Your workout, most of the time, you love skipping. Most of the time, you love skipping. That is one. Secondly, it's on the stairs, running up and down. So you're doing the things that insert a lot of weight on your legs. At the end of the day, your legs must hurt. Like, your legs is your... How am I supposed to say it? Yes. So every time, your weight goes to your legs, and that is why it hurts. Pretty, I hope tunasikizana. I hope you are good. Yeah, acheni nichote njahe, and then I'll be back to tell you the story about my mom. Guys, imagine yellow beans nayo pushwa niatira.
Hivyo ni ngekire ahaborikaira.
Ateke.
Haborikaira.
Tebetutebera atya.
Kai ni dukanaire.
Okay. Alienage dogo todo trio live. Kwa yanage dogo adume kwa kadre kwa maidra maigwe. Roga atya. Hey, so guys, ebu tell them why it's dangerous host. Why? Nilienda nikawabembeleza actually. Acha niwaambie tu kweli. Si mimi nilienda kuwabembeleza because I was feeling so annoyed. I was feeling like it's their fault that she fell. So I requested my house help. She's the one who went to talk to them. About to roll out the deal amwiratia.
Oh,
Jane.
Jen.
Jane ya mwana lagu tedi.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Yani, no do away from my mouth. Hey, fast, dadre. About the kid.
Okay, skip.
About the dadre. Aru, oturagi nake. Wakadam nake. Jen.
Rakeri ya kahora taraki wika
Gai. Ada jimu.
Kwa sawa ukamwambia.
Ndire ntwitire mai makuto mwana kugwite thiini. Atukwenda asukiga mai na drama na kudoha.
Do.
Aruga so sorry ona kiara panic. To akoma aruga tiriri nyokwira nginya neighbor. Atiga kuiga hau agakunika gokona rigaga. Yeah.
Guys, I have a clever house help. She was so tactful. She started with, okay, what happened is, sorry to say, after I removed my boy from the bucket, I was like so annoyed. I just took the bucket and poured the water. No, I didn't break the bucket. I only poured the water. So she went with the tactic of saying like, I'm sorry that I poured your water. The baby had fallen down. And the lady was like, oh my God, really? I'm sorry. I'll even tell the other. Okay, they are usually two. And they wear these long dresses. You've seen my house help, the clothes she wears. I don't know whether I should show you, but I think she will run away as I'm showing you. So guys, let's leave it at that. Yeah, they wear these long dresses. And she was like, she'll tell her friend, who is the neighbor, to also not be putting buckets outside the house when they are not funikwad. Yeah, so back to my mom's story. So I went and told my mom. When I told my mom, she was like, hey, your baby is so energetic. He's so like all over the place. He's so much like walking all over the place. He's like all over, you know, like ni mtu wa kutembea tembea na kuendaenda. So then she told me the story of me being a baby. Should I tell you, my mom would usually angenifunga waist, like anachukua kamba, he would funga my waist, and then after kufunga my waist, she would funga herself on the leg, hapa hivi kwa mguu hivi. Ati venye nitoka hivyo nikitembea, when I go so far away, ati alikuwa amenipimia some meters, ati sasa aka area yenye anaweza niona. Past hapo, she would feel her leg is being pulled. And then she feels so she would hold the camera and start pulling me back. I even, guys, when she told me about it, I was like, what? I don't know whether I'll ever beat my son again because of all that talking and all that. Guys, my mom was telling me that I was giving her a lot of tension and pressure. Like, mtoto ako, like I would go, tumeenda na auntie ndiye amenitoa job. All the way, traffic place, and then I meet uncle. Is going on this other side, and I'm like, nataka kwenda na uncle, so I'm given to uncle. When I go with uncle, I go meet another auntie, we go another way. When my mom would start tracing me, she might even talk to like 50, like, okay, 50 is an exaggeration, like 10 people before she gets to where I am. Like, my mom was like, what? So she told me like I shouldn't like tetesha my son that much. That was me to her every single day. What? So I was like, okay, hata siongei sana. So like she was telling me like that hyper something. Let me call it hyperactivity. Also, it comes from me because that is how I used to be. So that is pretty well. Nichekele kabisa. Hata wewe look for that one thing that Sandy or Chloe does. Look, utajipata tu you are there. Pia wewe you used to do, if not the same, something close to that, you will find yourself in that, whatever, in that scenario. Like you guys, you just laugh at me. Me, I know when you look at your kids, you also see yourself. I will just go and get those stories. So, bottom line, pretty. Like, okay. It's okay, nichekeleni, but the good thing I know is what you're saying about me. If you look at your kids, you will see the same exact story on them. Yes, you will see the same. You'll see yourself, that one thing you used to do sana, unapata hata yarafanya. So, that is my story and that is how our story. Usikome mtoto, that was you. Coming like now, and maybe even the father used to be that hyper. So when he gets to the baby, he's even hyper, like over it. But cine life though. So guys, I'm really enjoying being on this live with you guys. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you sana. I don't take it for granted. And I have my house help here. Ni venye tu ataki kuongea English, and then we can't go so much Swahili.
My husband.
Your husband did what? As if you have one. Tell us about your husband.
No.
Like, my house help is such a drama queen. I can shazoea. Good thing she helps me. Like, I like the way she helps me. Like, if she was not here, it wouldn't be as easy as it is right now, but we always manage through. My dad told people in deck that was crying and refusing people so much, just like See, you see, pretty what I'm telling you. When you look at yourself, when you look at your baby, and then you look at there's just that one thing that zinakaribiana, zinapelekana tu hivi. Mko hapa with it. There's always that one thing. It never lacks, no matter what. But then, just so happens, what I used to do, inanipeleka mbio when my son does it to me. But nitazoea tu, si ndio? You always zoea and manage through. What can we say? Jogos no gasena keko. Ndani ndio sidurareke. Kogo sio kuko kia direct.
But ndiraloraga.
Kurora ke? Oh, no nasirora in case. Kogo dore?
Yeah.
You
can't trust.
I can't trust you. You.
No.
You.
No.
Nita. Unichurera karibia. So guys, I think I've answered most of the questions that are coming live to answer, especially. It was that issue about shaving my hair, that issue about business, how is business and how is it going and all that. Any other questions, guys, you'd like to know? Nimogi gwithiria thimu wajiku. Pretty unaona. Venye sana nakwambia, there is always a you in your baby. But then just so happens, and then you have this lady has been laughing the whole time. You know, I'm having to ignore her presence so that I may be able to do this live. And then you guys are also getting me so excited and laughing through the vibe.
Nikideka.
I don't know. When you go that better than your dad do again.
Oh.
Kirano. Ni mara go that be chiko. Gore.
Ariama.
Gore. I go that be andi go ko da do it.
Data sigana giga. Tell me the truth. Data sigana giga hariade.
Ndakugurire bebe muthenya ucio ungi ndirakugurira mutura muthenya ucio ungi ndirakugurira fish ball muthenya ucio ungi ndirakugurira keki muthenya ucio ungi ndirakugurira sausage
ni ona mutura nie ni ndega mutura sausage
ati ndure
ya mutura sausage sausage ndagurire
mane
niguo herania fiu na wega. Did you go?
Actually, when I was little, my mom told me off. I was so angry, made a chunk out of the rubber. We? Avo, si hiyo asiri yako iko juu sana. Aki by the way, video ya leo imeniuma because I don't eat the cake. Wow, mbona?
Sigana.
Igere nani tu? Mbona you didn't though? Pretty. Unafanya nione kama kuna parts nilimiss. Though nilikuwa pale hivyo job bado. And this my daughter didn't do. But hey, and you didn't do. Let me tell you, you know, it doesn't always have to come with the actual baby who is following, like Amando, your firstborn or something. Sometimes inakaanga. Ama upate it won't come with your daughter, but it come with the next child that you will get. You find the next child that you will get atafanya tu vitu exactly what you used to do. Like iyo enda upate yako na hiyo like he's like kukasirika that much. Yeah, you might find so. Like for me, just happens. You see, for Pretty, she sees herself in her second born, not her firstborn. But then you see, for me, I see myself in my firstborn. You see, like my mom is seeing me in my firstborn. You see, you get me. So it doesn't have to be your first baby. So do not relax. So I would not be like, me I'm better. Don't even. You would be shocked. I love you guys. Don't forget to like the live. I will appreciate if you do so. So guys, we are almost done. Just looking through. Losing weight, can't eat. Whoa, gosh! She's my last half 17-year-old son and my daughter is. Wow! Jerusha, welcome. Ati? Wait, Avo, guy, why? Sisi, it's the time we are beginning. Oh, we are on baby number. Actually, I'm planning to get 5. Ni venye bado sijapata husband. If only I had gotten a husband. Pretty. Kumbe I'm not the only one who is envious here. I'm like, ingekuwa ni mimi, I would already be entering the relaxed zone. The zone where I'm just, having a lot of fun, having a lot of relaxing, enjoying through every single point. Do you will? Babies. It's not that easy, but tena, if there are no babies, where will us grown-ups come? Like, how will there be grown-ups? So they have to be babies for there to be grown-ups. So we gotta give back, we gotta check on them, we gotta, all that. We got to do all that. Well guys, I'm almost done with the choosing. We've only remained this njogo that she's choosing. We, kumbura jadi kuonyesha okay. Tumebakisha hizi peke yake. Actually guys, I'm a fan of speaking in Kikuyu. If only all of you understood Kikuyu, I'd always be doing my videos in Kikuyu because Kikuyu is fun. Yes, the toddler ears are so hard, but they don't last. They don't last long. Because Juicy too, I was holding my baby and he's tiny. Like sometimes I check and I'm like, wait, how? That boy was like super, super tiny. Like, hey. Right now, he's the one who is making me run helter-skelter in the plot. 2 minutes are not done. Wambati uko wapi? Wait, uko wapi? Oh! like this screaming is just usually so much until you get some point you're like, okay, can I just stop screaming for one? Like, what can I do to stop screaming? You know, Jerusha, you can also comment and give us like your feedback. We struggled. Oh, we want them to grow for pretty. We're asking when will they be grown up? Like, let me tell you guys, I cannot even be able to count for you the number of times I find my boy with a broom trying to sweep the water in the floor. So the question I ask myself, when he's like 7, okay, let's even say 5, when he's understanding, am I going to be telling him to sweep that water and he sweeps, or it will be fagio maji? Oh, funny. Oh. Okay, Jerusha, thank you for being here. Like, you tell him to do something, he's like, oh, and then right now, let me tell you can't get him off a broom like every single time. Avo, please elaborate. Why do you miss them being small? No. Okay, maybe right now I miss my son being small, because by then I'll just put him here on bed and go. I just put him here on the couch and go. I just put him on his walker and just go. Like, do my thing. Right now, hata ukimwacha kwa kitanda, I'm at a stage of at which it yells so much, but hopefully they won't grow. Jerusha, it's called life of a mother. Like, you yell until now it's too much on your head and you're like, okay, fine, I need to do something. Like, what will I do? Like, this one time, my house help, my son has gotten like super attached to my house help. Like, these days, even sometimes he's not sleeping with me, he wants to sleep with his auntie. So, like, this one day, he made me scream so hard at night until I was like telling the auntie, please come take your son, because it was just too exhausting, like screaming. Wambari alala, wambari achayo, wambari. I was like, okay, hey you, come take your son. And funny enough, when he took the son, I just slept instantly. I didn't even think twice or even dare look at what they are doing. I just let him go and that was it. Because where? The rate at which I had screamed. No. So I was telling you, it's true. For me, I miss my boy when he was tiny. Because if you hear Kikuyu, he was not having all this vituko. He was just a calm boy, but a noisy boy. That part I can totally remember. Check it out. Isho kali sigana.
Sigari.
Oh. Okay, ajikirira ciothe, like icio tathurite, wewe wache gutambagia.
Aguta na ciothe hena. Tini indo ciothe ora.
Where was I? Like, I miss him being tiny too. He was kinda peaceful. Should I? Because right now he's usually all over the place. Like, where? Apa. You see, there's this thing. This one. Do you know there's a day I found him amepanda hadi huko juu? How? I cannot explain. I found him hanging up there. He's unable to come back down. And I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to put him down and beat him up? Am I supposed to bring him down and talk to him what? What does he understand right now? Telling him atipanda there is bad. It's just like, whew. But at least they will outgrow. This is just like a stage. Tutapita too. And then you go look for another. When they are young, they are so adorable. Yes, like when they are small, you are like, oh my God, you know. But then when they start becoming big, Kwanza this stage, before he's 5 years, before they get to 5 years, utakuwa umefanya kazi, utakuwa umehema. Like, we mara si ile, it's just too much work. Like, we And then we have to manage after all. Like, bottom line is usually we gotta manage. Tricky yako yana kenyera. Like sometimes it gets like really tough, but what can we do? We gotta work through it. We gotta manage through it. All that we gotta. Yeah, we have to manage because at the end of the day, they are our babies. Plus, pia sisi, see our parents walitulea. They brought us up, and here we are. Right now, we are grown-ups, moms who are bringing up some other kids. You know, so we just have to do it because that is all we got. I had bad depression after my daughter was born. I couldn't face it again. Wow. Okay. Wow. Sorry, Avo. What happened? I'm in postpartum depression. Let me tell you guys. Me, I realized that thing is possible. Because especially if you're just staying in the house and not getting out to talk to people. Like, wait, let me tell you guys. You see me after I gave birth, for the first like 2 months, of which I gave birth in December. So like, all what I was remaining is, I had the December, and you know, December is super festive. So every person is usually very busy. So I had that December, and then January. Yeah, those 2 months I stayed in the house without getting out, even for a single day. Like, I was not even going anywhere. The farthest I was going is outside at the balcony to hang clothes. Listen, huh? Kĩoro kĩrĩ nyũmba.
Ingĩkũria kĩũria mũrũke.
Tũthĩra nĩ atĩ ndũraria na Gĩthũngũ. Okoraria na Gĩthũngũ ni easy ili kila mtu aelewe. Kakwĩna thĩna. Bata ti ndũkonekane tondũ ndũrenda kuonekana. So guys, well, as I was telling you, before my friend here interrupted me, yeah.
Okay.
Ogithiti mwanake wa kuna nuru gizani, Pastor Moiro. Allah, he's a preacher. Okay. Getting back to the live, I was telling you guys, where was I?
You are still not
Yeah, I used to stay in the house. I stayed in the house every single day for those 2 months. And it was getting to my nerves. Actually, I was just calling people at random. I was just in the house and I'm like, wait. Yeah, I was saying like, hivi kidogo, like I'm like calling people, calling my friends. I'm like wanting to engage with people, talking to people. But luckily, I had like 3, 4, 5 people who are always available. When I call them, they would pick up my calls. When they're around, they would make sure they would come to our house. They would say hi, you know, like things like those who were keeping me sane. And then, by then, I was such a big fan of YouTube. So I used to watch YouTube videos like end to end. My brother's wife also, she used to come visit a lot. Mombo, at your 4-year-old is not giving you peace. And you are not to be done until he's around 5, 6. Lazima tu nakupea stress ako all over the place. Mara amekimbia, mara amefanya. Like it's just too much. But we still manage, you know. We still try our level best to manage it through. So I'm telling you, for me, like, I think hiyo kuongea na wase and then being busy and then YouTube, those are the things that kept me sane. Because me, I was seeing the possibility of me. Like, and then by then I didn't know like postpartum depression that much. Pretty. Yeah. Sasa wewe, shule is your hideout, if I should say. like akienda shule ndivyo utapata peace. I pray for you that she may be so. Juu tena akianza kupea stress zingine, you'll be like, I thought this was a solution, what is happening? Lakini I always encourage myself, it's a passing whatever phase, it's gonna come to an end and we shall think about something else and move, So those are the things that keep me sane and keep me moving. I'm like, it's just odureta siade. Kogo duro lile. Asina rokuba niba nzaya ajera gati abisana roku abaga gasi whatever. It's up. Gonna get it. Desirikani.
Kitagodokeria video yako.
Niko hitoka. Ajaki dadu mwana gwe hapo tigani wala. Actually guys, tell me, how would I look on this? Tiga diakuruta bore de guo drama onia. How would I look on such a dress? Me, I feel like this dress is usually like super smart. But then I'm used to wearing short clothes, bana. I'm used to wearing short clothes, so I don't know how it would work out. I don't know how it would look, but okay, toka. Can I that? So guys, we have a way. Yeah, like these babies, but we have to kazana with them. Mombo, mine turned 4 this week. I booked kabla afike 4 so that they can take her January acquittance. Oh, okay.
This is that.
No, really. Jahe na jogo. I'm having the same. Though when the dad is around, I just leave and unwind. Pretty, my daughter used to scream so loud in the car, I would go deaf and my ears would shake. Son would, wow. Have you really experienced motherhood at its fullest? Guy, over me nature complain. I have not seen anything yet. I'm yet to see. But then you guys, do you think baby boys are more of a struggle than bringing them up? They're more stubborn than baby girls. My son would shout at her. It's just a whole thing. This one fighting against the other, this one fighting the other.
To agree kina Kenya. Ni dhabi na nugu safi.
Sawa. Only. Hata ngalipia punishment kubwa. Okay, that is my situation. I need helps. For so true, they can scream until you go. Mimi wangu sisi scream. My son is vituko. Hey. Mimi, boys, guy. Me and the way I was, you see, when I was pregnant, I was like, I really need a boy. Hey? But then nikishafikiria venye stubbornness imefika. At least nafikiria ili wasichana. Pretty, actually, that working out I think is helpful. Because me, I can remember when my brother's wife would come around and then my son sleeps, I would run away and go outside and just go for a simple walk, just go somewhere, just leave the house environment. Like, it was just, Okay. Go. Mimi hata sina mbio ya kupata second born bure. Dukeni tena leo. Sorry guys, I had gone to help my house help with removing the water. Mambo, kuna time I told Habi I want to divorce my kids if it's Pretty. How can you even divorce your kids? How is that even possible? When I think walikuwa wamekufika ile point bana. How can you divorce your kids? That is not possible. You can only have them go to someone away from you. That is, and would that be called divorce really? Hi, pretty. Funny, how bad was it? Hey, ajari kuchekele pretty. Where? Ati you want to divorce your kids? Hiyo hadi mimi naweza kuambia for sure. Hii haiwezi happen. Kwanza venye you are used to no noise, being calm, doing what you want when you want. When babies come, that story comes to a pause like hop, hop. Actually, guys, check out my dress. Actually, this dress my mom bought for me when I was pregnant. Now, let me tell you. Let me show you a basic look of how I used to look. I hope it's not funny though. Whenever I would wear it, na msiniambia nimeanza ujinga. Yes, I would always look like this. I would be seen like, let me just show you like this. I think nikiongezea kitu ndani na feel funny. Every time I would wear, so see the ball, the pregnancy, hakuna venye ingekuja kwa hii lining, the whatever hii ball hakuna venye ingekuja kwa hii lining. So what used to happen is I would have to pull it up like this kidogo, and then now the pregnancy, so I would be left without clothes. Now, funny enough, now the funny story is my mom is the one who bought the dress. So I used to be like, it's short, but my mom bought for me, so like I have to wear because mama bought for me. You know, we always believe, you people, you don't have that notion. When your mama says that clothes is the best, when your mama buys you something, that thing is good. Nobody can tell you otherwise. Cindy, I would walk without clothes because the clothes would be so short. But right now, that is the norm. That is how people are wearing. Like I saw another girl, she was wearing, do you how to show you? Yes, like this. Yes, akaskati na tushana hivo. And then she has a crop top, imefika hapa hivi. Yeah? And then walking down. See, that is the norm right now. But when I was pregnant, those things had not come to Kenya that much. Okay, it was 2020. My mom buys for me outfits, but then they are always short. And then when I buy for myself short dresses, it's a problem. She's like, that is so indecent. Iongo si mzuri, iongo oh. But when she buys for me, that cloth is very decent. That cloth is so good, you know. Until I'm like, ai, mom, kwani mimi nikibuy hivyo pende inakuanga mbaya. Ukibuy hivyo piko sawa. But what do we say? So, like right now, wearing short clothes, imagine I'm among those who wear crop tops when pregnant. Unachoma wewe. Pretty, I'm seeing you. Lakini I'm saying right now that is the norm. And like hizo siku za zamani, I know pretty, you even got those people who would be like, ai mbona umevaa hivyo, you know, all that. Right now nobody will ask you that question. Even though you dress how, nobody will ask you that question. It's like that is the new normal. There's really not any other than that. If you don't wear like the crop top while you're pregnant, you look weird. You look like wazamani, outdated. Old-fashioned. Yes, that one. You look old-fashioned when you're not wearing like that. But then those days, I can remember those days when I was pregnant, it was like a big deal, you know? Like, wearing short clothes and even don't remind me of that pregnancy, whatever. I can remember sometime I used to live somewhere and there was an uphill. Did you wear your signature blue lipstick? I used to stay somewhere uphill. Hey, I hope guys you're going to be seeing me. My phone imeanza kunionyesha danger of charger. Moto. Yes, I had to change the positioning so that my phone can be charging bado. So where was I? Hey, my guys, my memory. Yeah, so I used to stay somewhere and then I would go up a hill for me to go to work. So I used to come up like that, and then there was somewhere up there before I get to my workplace. I would get you guys, you've also noticed that Pretty has this signature lipstick that she's always with it. I remember there's a doctor who told me, "You're hot, Mama Yuki," and like married, and he was like, what? He was like, I'm married. He's like, I'm married to NKT. Oh, I get you, Pretty. Yeah, finally, she's here. You have seen her. The lady has been hiding the whole time. Yeah. Adogitigia sawa ndikira mbere na live yako. Ile tugabira akwa no ku serve githe.
Usavu irio ciarika utware mathathi.
Hai asa not fair. No. It's not fair. Tuka tumefikisha hapo.
No. Ukachagua nikakusaidia.
Umenisaidia. Umenisaidia, nasema umenisaidia.
Rize. Twarĩkia rĩu ona nditindaga ndareke nachagua narinda then
leo nimekusaidia juu venye leo umeshinda kufanya kazi leo nasikatai leo umeshinda kufanya kazi uja hiti chakula yangu uja maliza kupika wewe hapana hiyo si fair.
Yeah, the unfair inayo. Just imagine.
I
cook and then
if you have cooked, why is my food here and cold?
No. Okay.
It's okay. Pretty. Like this, it's true. There are some men who don't respect their marriages. And what can we say? They gotta be what they gotta be, you know? So, as I was telling you guys, so there were these two ladies who would stand.
Sorry.
There were these two ladies who would always wear.
Sorry.
There were these two ladies who would always be standing up there and gossiping. I had never had them gossip me. I have to go now, ladies. I've had a fantastic time. Hope to speak soon. Thank you so much, Avo. I'm actually planning to be consistent on the lives, but I don't know how consistent, but I'll try and be as much consistent as I can, because Adi Mimi, I'm almost ending the live. I'll end the live at equal 30 minutes. Signs are happy. Yeah, in the next, let me say like 10. Yeah, in the next like 10 minutes, I also end the live so that now I can wait for my mom, because when my mom comes, the story gets so intense we cannot be able to go on with our conversation. So Avo, thank you very much for being here. We appreciate having you. And don't forget, if you have not liked the live, please leave a like. And you can also leave a comment. We will surely appreciate. And thank you so far. It was fun having you around. And you have taught us a lot. Like, when babies get bigger, we will hear more screaming and we will have to deal with it. So yeah, that is it. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you sana. I don't know whether you hear Swahili, but yeah, sana means a lot. This is my son's ball. Like, I love playing with it a lot. Host, allow me to leave you. Nipumzike, I'm dozing off and got an infant here. It was nice chatting with you. Thank you, Mombo. It was a pleasure hosting you here, having you here. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. And I know I've been telling you I'll be visiting, and I've only come once, but trust you me, I'm coming again and again and again. And guys, if tomorrow you are available, I think at 5 in the morning I may be doing a workout live. So if you're available, I will appreciate having you here. Will surely appreciate. Like, you can come work out with me, or you can come just let the conversation keep going with you around. I will appreciate you all, guys. So thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. Pretty, are you still there?
Goodbye.
Ushaambia goodbye bado. Si nimesema I'm ending the live in the next 10 minutes. So we have like 8 minutes 30 seconds. No, countdown. 27 seconds. Unataka kuwatch Kudali Bagia? Guys, my house help wants to watch Kudali Bagia. Yeah. Have you ever watched that thing? Good night, guys. Good night, Momba. Good night, Avontastic UK. Where? Your name, I'll have to always read it louder for me to be able to be consistent. But don't forget, I'm a Kikuyu, so there are some words that zinani shop nazipatia pale hivyo mbele. Oh, I find them in front there. My English. Oh. So, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for being in my life. I appreciate that 1 hour and so far 22 minutes and 30 seconds has been fun. Like fun, you guys. I didn't know it would be this fun as I was starting live. I was like, I'm just trying out something new to see how it will work, to see how it will be, you know. Like, because I've decided to start doing these lives for quite some time, and now I have the chance. God is giving me the chance time after time. Like, when I funga the job early, you see, I'm getting the chance to be here, and I appreciate you so much. So guys, ending this live because dukiwa kurutakudali ni weturorere togikira thauti nidu isiriu. I told you guys, I'm a fan of Kudali Bagia and Central Cinema. Yes, actually Central Cinema is my favorite because I always find asa. Ni mathi yote ni maboeka niwetekera Kudali na wikire thauti no tondu remote ni iretwara
itio ya kati nigo ni wanumai
ndakurata arakara itake kurumite wako niko kurumite no juke sorry kimpikiri ni correct red Wani zapata copyright sasa leo dhidi ya live video ni ngwacha kwa story Akilieta
hali kadindam hege itindam kai hat break hadu ha ni ni ya gadi hat break hadu
Akilieta
obvious okay
So guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you. I'm going to end the live here at 1 hour 25 minutes. So in the next apparently 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye guys.